Hey everybody, this is 54 New Star, and I'm going to give you an in-depth view of the RPM network and how it is going to basically unfold when you sign up, if you should sign up, and this give you all the information so you know, oh, RPM is right for me, RPM is not right for me. Just give you all the cards up front. Okay, what's this video for? Specifically, I wanted this video to be a step-by-step process on how to get into the RPM network family, explain how most of the stuff work, tell you when stuff should be happening once you go down the gold line of I want to go down and decide and go down the RPM network line. Answer most of your questions, and if I don't, please message down below and I'll get back to you either that day or the next day, actually pretty quickly. And then lastly, this video is supposed to give you the information so you can say, no, RPM's not right for me, or yes, RPM is right for me. Now, what is RPM anyway? RPM is a sub-network, of Maker Studios. Now, Maker Studios is like in the line of TGN or Machinima. They're the big boys. Now, to get up to that level, you would need like 500,000 subscribers, 100,000 views. If you forget that, go ahead and go up to Maker Studios. Now, if you have, 100,000 views every day, there's a couple hundred subscribers, you're probably going to be stuck in the RPM network. Now, that's not a bad thing. It's just you need a lot of views and a lot of subscribers and a bunch of likes to be up with the big boys, and, none of us are at that moment. Then again, there's several levels of the RPM network. There's those guys who just got on, those guys who've been in it for a while, and those guys who are about to leave it and who are evolving into Maker Studios, TGN, and the Machinima level. Now, RPM is a network that helps small YouTube channels grow their audience and make money at the same time. Now, in order to make money, you have to make sure that you're not spammed. Now, that's when RPM and other networks come in. And no, I'm not talking about YouTube Network. They don't protect you against one thing that would actually be pretty cool to be protected against. Click bombers. Click bombers attack your channel by constantly clicking the ad. Now, this sends up a warning to YouTube saying, "Oh my goodness, that's spamming. That's bad. Cut it down." And they will take out your AdSense account. They will take away your money. They will really kind of knock down your YouTube channel. So, you could still be getting 100,000 views. You're just not going to get networked by anybody. And this happened to a personal friend of mine, to where he was, he was getting 500 views every single day. Literally 500 views every day. He was getting up to the point to where he was getting, 10, 20,000 views every 30 days. And that was pretty big. Suddenly, he decided to go network. Well, networked up with YouTube, got a whole bunch of stuff. Decided a couple years later, I'm going to go network up with some of the big boys. And he couldn't, because he found out that he'd been click bombed. And it had been pretty substantial, and they had taken down his AdSense. And he's finally got out of the doghouse, but still he can't get an AdSense or anything like that, and he's still making a bunch of views. So again, having a network protects you against click bombers, because then they filter out the click bombers, and you even make some of the money off of the ad clicking. It's not 100%, but a good 65% of what you would usually get on a click. What it is not. It's not going to make you a superstar overnight, but it will spread the audience that you have right now is going to grow. It's going to grow faster than what it actually usually grows. So it's going to help you become the superstar that you really want to be. It's not going to make you rich overnight, though it may help. As I said, with growing audience comes a growing income. Again, you don't want to penalize your audience just to make money. Money is the great sideline. You are making content to give people how-to videos, entertainment, a discussion. The money's just on the sideline as a small way of kind of like them saying thanks, and the ad people are just getting what they want. But the money is not the huge thing about it. Is it a part of it? Yes, and it is a good incentive, but that's not why you're here at YouTube. You're here at YouTube and with the network to make videos for people to watch. What you need to get into RPM, 2.5 thousand views per month, so about 2,500 views per month, around 89 to 95 views per day. A lot of people have been saying around 1,000, and so far when I signed up, and when my friend signed up, after getting a new channel and finally fighting his way back up to where he was, he realized that, around the 89, 95 views per day, that would be around 2,500 to 3,000 views per month. You check Social Blade, and you'll see that it's true. Good content at the original. If you scam other people's content, you will be blackballed. No copyright strikes, and this is huge. So, when you get your YouTube account and you get partnered with YouTube, now there's nothing wrong with getting partnered with YouTube. Just don't monetize any reviews, and then you'll have all the special YouTube stuff just without monetization until you side with a network. And you need an AdSense account. This tells your network that's going to partner you that you are good with YouTube, that you haven't been blackballed, because then those people have their AdSense account taken away. Again, like I said, do not monetize your videos while under YouTube partnership. You are a prime target for click bombers. Wait till you are a RPM with RPM Network or with another network that can shield you from being labeled as a threat by YouTube. Now, when you get click bombed, you are considered a threat by YouTube. YouTube partnership does not protect you against the click bombers. They just disable your YouTube partnership and your AdSense, leaving you dead in the dirt, basically. How to sign up. Now, you can go to Social Blade and look at your channel. And this is just a random my friend's channel. Now, he's got 100 views per day and 3,000 views per 30 days, every 30 days. And so he's finally got the button that says apply for partnership. If you see the gold button above, go ahead and click on it and you'll sign up. And if you're able to, and then you'll be able to join the RPM family. Another way is to join through the RPM website or through an RPM member who gives you a link to a faster way of getting to RPM. This is basically saying they've gone over your channel, they've looked on Social Blade, they think that you would be a great contributor to the RPM family. And so that's kind of like a little side door. It's not like a full rush to RPM membership. You still have to go through some stuff, but it's kind of like saying, this guy, it's kind of like when you go to a job and you have those letters of recommendation. This is sort of like that when you have this guy saying, yes, this person would be great for the RPM family. RPM process. So RPM has said you fit in and they send you a contract. After 3 days to about a week, because they do have to look over all of the stuff, make sure the general stuff lines in, that you have good content, that you don't spam, that you're getting the views that you say you are. Please read your contract and print out a copy. Have a family member read, even if they don't know exactly what's going on, what the lingo is. It's actually it's pretty straightforward lingo for a contract. And this will be useful, for something you pull out and say, RPM, you said you would do this. Or you can pull out and say, well, other network that I'm going to after RPM. RPM gave me this. What can you give me? Also, it's just good to have around for safety reasons of legal issues. Once you've signed the e-contract, it's a little e-PDF thing. You just type it in and you're good to go. Then you send it back to them and they will check it, and this can take a few days because they're going over the whole process, saying, okay, we're going to finalize this contract and set up the whole, basically put you right on board their network. Once the contract is finished, then the financial part of the process takes place. They have to make sure that your AdSense is working and that your bank account that you told them to dump the cash in is good. Then comes the slow process of actually setting up the YouTube channel. Now remember, they're moving your channel from the YouTube network over to your network, so they have to make sure all the videos get moved and nothing gets dropped. Also, they're giving you the RPM umbrella protection. Also giving you and loading, also they're loading up to their networks and servers, so your codes that you log into Maker Central. It's a little forum to help give you more material and meet other people. They're making sure that's all okay, and that can actually take some while. That's where I got worried. Oh my goodness, am I gonna get the codes for Maker Central? Well, yeah, you are. It's just gonna take a while. You're gonna finally have to see. This is after your YouTube channel finally gets loaded up to RPM Network, and that can take a while. And all this should take about 3 to 5 months. I know it's a long time, but it's kind of like a job process. They need to make sure everything's A-okay, and you go through a test round and all that. So it should be, 3 to 5 months is actually a good time. Remember that you aren't the only apple in the bag going through the same process, so it does take time. There are other people getting onto RPM. They can't just switch a button and suddenly you're there. They have to move all your files, load up new stuff so everything's good and going. Also remember, they have to check to make sure nothing goes wrong so your account doesn't get messed up. Be patient and polite. I actually found this to actually speed up the process. If you do have to email them, be polite and don't be rude. Hey, please, I'm just checking to make sure everything's okay. Thank you. I just found those things made the transition go faster, easier, and I felt like I wasn't rushing them. That I wasn't being put on the back burner. I found out that if people are rude, then it's going to take even longer for them to be put on RPM, or they can just be dropped because they're very rude. If you do it right, there should be nothing wrong with you checking to make sure everything's okay. Basically every 3 weeks, just email them, say, hey, I'm sorry if I'm rushing or doing something crazy or whatever. I'm just checking to make sure everything's okay with the channel. I'm new to this type of thing. Can you tell me a list of process what's going to go on in the baby through this and everything is going to be okay. It's not nice, however, to badge and be mean. A lot of people, I checked the Facebook, Twitters, Google Pluses, just even the RPM site and other TGNs and Machinimas. There's a lot of people wanting the answer in 3 seconds. These people sit at a computer answering questions and moving material for people to be on the RPM network. They don't just sit there and Facebook all day. Now, they are Facebooking all day. They're answering a whole bunch of spam questions because they kind of have to. It's their job, even if it's rhetorical. How do I load up a video? Well, they gotta go over to YouTube, link the how to load up stuff, type a little material, go on to the next question. All your questions will be answered. The longest was 2 days. And that was literally because I emailed them at 7 at night the first day. Second day, it was, around 11 at lunchtime, and they were right back at me. So, they answer as fast as they can. Extras, time it takes to get replies, like I said, 2 days max. Again, if I haven't hit upon a specific topic that you really wanted to talk to hear about, please message me and I will get back to you ASAP. Like I said, my channel is finished being fully onto YouTube. I've been on it. I kind of know the ups and downs. If you need help with specific topics, I can get answers for you and I can answer them. Again, I hope you liked the video, and if it did help, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you around. Again, guys, thank you for subscribing and liking and watching my videos. I would be here without you. And I'm glad that you find my content and my videos useful and entertaining. So, again, thanks, guys, and I hope to see you around. Bye.